Hi, Scott. Can you see me?
Yes,
I can see you too, Chris.
Hello,
Hi.
Scott. Can you see me?
yes,
I
I
can
can
see
see
you
you.
perfectly, and so can Scott.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
It's about F5. Landscape, Yapon ba? Taas mo kayo scale ba? Why? So you can see sky right now. That's more or less where the comet will be.
Mm-hmm.
So over
I
there,
can see.
you can see the sunset. Okay.
See what happens here.
Yeah. So somewhere over there, the comet should come. So you see those clouds? As long as they move more. This is really crazy because right now, most of the sky is clear right now, except where the comet is.
Well, let's do this. Chris, we'll do some introductory type of things and then we'll come back to you. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm also going to give a lecture about comets.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so we'll start
where was
off
I?
with David Levy giving a poem. Okay, he's standing by
Okay.
ready to do it right now. It'll take like just a few minutes. So we will take off and
Okay.
that happen. Okay, so here we go.
Okay. Asas
David,
ayen.
we are on right now. And this is a special Global Star Party. This is the 158th Global Star Party. We've got Christopher Go standing by in the Philippines. And David stayed up late to give an appropriate poem to kick this off. So, David, I'll turn it over to you.
Well, thank you, Scott, and hello, Chris. I'm good to see you. I haven't seen you since NEAF a few months ago. Anyway, the sky was pretty clear tonight here. David Rossiter, my friend from his home, was able to see it just barely. Um, and I could not see it tonight, so I'm going to try again tomorrow. What I did see tonight, and what is out there right now, appears to be a very faint pinkish auroral glow.
Oh, wow.
The sun has a lot of sunspots on it right now, including one great big naked eye sunspot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was setting off the coronal mass ejection, which caused the aurora. But I saw it last night and possibly tonight. Anyway, my poem tonight is going to be Gerard Manley Hopkins. Some of you might have studied him in high school and remember him as one of the most difficult poets to read. He has a weird rhyme scheme, very difficult to read, except when he was at Balliol College in Cambridge, part of Cambridge University, he saw a comet. It was not quite as bright as Tsuchinshan-ATLAS seems to be, we hope, but it was Temple Respighi's comet of 1864. 2 weeks later, he wrote this poem. I am like a slip of comet, scarce worth discovery, in some corners seen bridging the slender difference of two stars from outer space or suddenly engendered by heavy elements, for no man knows. But when she sights the sun, she grows and sizes and spins her skirts out, while her central star shakes its cocooning mists. And so she comes to fields of light. Millions of traveling rays pierce her. She hangs upon the flame-cased sun and sucks the light as full as Gideon's fleece. But then her tether calls her. She falls off. And as she dwindles, sheds her smoke of gold amidst the sistering planets, until she comes to single Saturn, last and solitary. So I go out. My little suite is done. I have drawn heat from this contagious sun. To not ungentle death, now forth I run. Thank you, Scotty, for letting me do this. And
Thank
back
you.
to you.
Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So we are, I've got Christopher Go on the other channel right here. I'm just going to bring him on. He's got the camera aimed at the part of the sky, I think, where the comet is supposed to be. And they're experiencing some clouds right now. So we'll see what kind of luck we get here. But I will, I've got a little video that I'll run about a very special comet. And when we hear Chris come back on, I may interrupt that video. But I got a couple of videos to show you. You know, this is Christopher Go. He is on top of a mountain in the Philippines. And so kind of cool that we can make this kind of connection anyways. I'm thinking maybe they got some sort of, you know, Starlink system or something like that. But yeah. And I want to say hello to the people that did tune in here. We got Hein Chari and Ed Gunther and one or two others out there I can see that are kind of chiming in. And so let's move this over. And we have temporarily lost Christopher Go, so we'll have to get him back on. But in the meantime, let's switch to NASA.
We are looking at a picture of the planet Jupiter taken with the Hubble Space Telescope in 1994 at a time when the fragments of a shattered comet, Shoemaker-Levy 9, were pummeling into the planet, leaving huge black impact sites on the planet. A bunch of them going in kind of like this. Prior to Shoemaker-Levy 9, we had never had the opportunity to prepare to watch an interplanetary impact in our solar system. Isn't that incredible? It's right in the methane. That's amazing. That's what we all said. Shoemaker-Levy 9 was a comet that was discovered by Gene and Carolyn Shoemaker and David Levy.
Comet watcher and co-discoverer of the comet, and he's an astronomer at Lowell Observatory.
Which is why it's called Shoemaker-Levy 9. It was the 9th comet that team had found.
And to his left, his wife, Dr. Carolyn Shoemaker. To her left, David Levy, co-discoverer of the comet.
And what was unusual about Shoemaker-Levy 9 was that it was in orbit around Jupiter. We believe was captured probably about 70 years earlier, the late 1920s. It wasn't just flying through the solar system. It had at some point in the past been captured by the gravitational field of Jupiter And more importantly than that, when the orbit of the comet was computed, it was discovered that within about 6 months, this comet was going to hit Jupiter. We think the reason that Shoemaker-Levy 9 was shattered into so many fragments was that on its last close pass while it was orbiting Jupiter, the gravitation was so strong, the gravity field, that it actually caused it to fragment and break up.
Joining me here on the podium or up front is Heidi Hamill from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
I was asked to take all of the proposals that had been accepted to look at Jupiter as the comet was hitting it and put them together into one large observing program with Hubble so that it could capture all the full range of what may happen on Jupiter. Everybody who predicted that we would see something dramatic was right. And the Hubble observations were fantastic. We saw massive explosions. We saw ripples in the atmosphere of Jupiter. We saw dark material that was processed by the intense heat of these explosions. This image of Jupiter taken by the Hubble Space Telescope was one of the most dramatic images from the Shoemaker-Levy 9 week. It was a week-long event. It took that long for all the fragments of this shattered comet to hit Jupiter. This particular image is of a particularly large fragment. It created a massive plume of material that shot out for thousands of miles above Jupiter's cloud tops. It took about 20 minutes to rise and then collapsed. And so the arc that we see in the bottom of this image is the collapsed material from this gigantic plume. It was just an amazing example of the power of collisions in our solar system.
Okay, so we're back right now, and I'm going to bring on with me Christopher Go's camera. You can see what we're looking at. And we've got the sunset there. There's some clouds. According to Christopher Go in the Philippines, the only place in the sky where there's clouds is where the comet area is supposed to be. So we'll see what happens. I've seen stranger things happen though. You know, I've observed through during Halley's Comet, I observed through not a thunderstorm, but a rainstorm.
Not yet.
And there's Christopher Go.
I'm going crazy right now because I'm about to start a lecture downstairs to the public. You can see the sun's over there.
Yeah,
So
we can see the sunset.
the direction, there's a clouds there, unfortunately. But if you look up, it's clear. It's just in the horizon. We'll see.
Very
Hi,
good.
David.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Oh, Chris,
Here, I'll
it
bring
is so good to see you again since Nice.
Our group are flying drones. Okay, USB.
Yeah.
Okay, I need the kind of. No, no more USB, guys. Anybody have USB? What flash drive? Flash drive? Oh, gamay lang. I need to transfer my talk. Sir, you have a flash drive?
Can't you Google Drive it?
No, TV.
I have.
Most of no on PPTX.
It looks like you can see the sun reflecting off the
Export it to images. So
Yeah.
some of the clouds down there.
I have.
wait a sec. Or do I need, sige na lang, na.
Ayun lang daw.
KTV, I'll have to use my phone. Saan yung nakakonect ang kuan?
It's connected to your phone right now. Your cell phone. It's connected to your phone.
Gunther
Eh,
says
because if you
recalling
connect
that
to the
cloudiness,
normal, it's
tail remains here, very foggy. Tail
Yeah, we
remains.
can connect it to the kuan. Okay. Sige. Nani Zoom?
where the sun is.
So right now it's about 4:20 a.m. Where I am. Where David is it's about he's 2 hours behind me, so about 2:20 in the morning. David's off and up though, out looking at the sky. So what's your normal routine, David, for nightly observing?
Yes, B.
My normal
Connect.
routine is that I'm on clear nights. I go out for a while and then go in and maybe watch a movie on cloudy nights or on nights when I fail to see the comet. I came in and I watch a movie, and then I'm on the
Connect.
Global Star Party with you.
Mm-hmm.
The movie that I saw
File
tonight was
transfer.
Legally Blonde, which is really a very funny film. And anyway, I did see the comet a few months ago when it was quite faint.
Mm-hmm.
But Chris, there seems to be a coming out of one of the clouds there, kind of a brightening. Is that the tail of the comet?
Yeah, that's the sun. That's where the sun is. So there's a slight clearing right now. Okay.
What time is it there, Chris? What's your local time?
It's 5:20 p.m. We should it should sunset is in about 10 minutes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Scott, I'm going to have to depart now,
Okay.
but thank you so much for having me on tonight.
Thank you, David. Thanks for kicking this off, and we'll see what happens in the Philippines.
Yeah, okay, you
All
take
right.
care.
Okay, take care.
Good to see you
Bye-bye.
again, Chris.
You too. See ya.
I don't see anything to the test. Really, could go to the clouds.
Let's check something.
How's the comet, sir?
It's clouds.
Oh, clouds. Crap.
Ingnan na lang. We'll do the lecture later. Okay, we don't have time anymore. Okay, it's almost.
Stargazing lang.
I'll show you guys a live view. I'm connected to the camera right now.
Yeah, it's just like freeze frame right now. We can see your face, but
Scope control.
no movement. There we go. There we go. So Chris, how are you connecting to the internet? Is it like through Starlink?
Starlink.
It's Starlink. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they have Starlink.
All the astronomers complained about Starlink satellites, but you know what? A lot of us use Starlink when we're out at the remote sites. So I think I'll take the satellites.
Wait a sec. Share.
There's no stopping it now, anyways. So okay.
You see that red box? That's where the comet is.
Okay. All right. We'll hang in there.
Where's that Steve?
Above the cloud? Above that cloud. It's clear. It's clear above that cloud.
Can we see anything? It's above the cloud.
There's a bit of light clouds, but other than that, it's that cloud.
Cool.
I don't know if we see
Oh, yeah.
anything or not.
I can see it.
The comet? Nah.
No, can you see the comet? Uh,
I'm gonna take this full screen here so I can. Seems like I kind of see a bright spot in there.
it's still daylight though. It's not yet
Yeah,
sunset.
yeah. We'll wait. We'll wait. We got time.
Pretty high.
Yeah, I think we're looking through thin clouds right now.
Cloud next to the-
I wish it was there.
There's a
It's so infuriating that the entire eastern half of the sun is clear, of the sky is clear. From
Of
probably
course.
about, yeah. And
That's all right.
the western side is cloudy. I don't know why, what's going on.
It's because you want to see a comet. That's why. Hey, we just do our best, you know.
Yeah.
Christopher David Levy always says, you know, that comets are like cats.
This is 1/200 exposure. It's still like.
Mm-hmm.
Napuno
Now,
na.
are we looking, what are we looking
Ito,
through
pikas
right
ito.
now? Through a telescope or?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
A refractor. You can see my setup there. You can see.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your setup. I don't know if the audience can. But let me see if I can change that somehow.
There's some light clouds.
Okay. Some clouds are coming in.
This is going there, then a few light clouds going there.
Bro, good afternoon. Will you be discussing
Kung nila kay after na lang siguro sa comment kay kanang murag apiki na.
So, ako na lang sila ipahead ang kuan or what's our process naman? It's because there were some naka-register na
Pasod lang.
by batch, how many packs kaya?
30.
30.
Yeah.
Sige, okay.
For those of you people that may
Clouds
be,
are rolling in.
yeah,
After there,
well, let's let them roll. We'll
You
let
see
them
that
roll in and roll
big,
right back out.
We're gonna
How
have a
about that?
lecture at 6:45. Then we will be observing the moon and Saturn.
so,
Yeah.
definitely, siya nga tour.
Maybe as soon as the sunset
Yeah.
finishes, then we'll,
Yeah.
the clouds will
And
dissipate.
after, here na.
Yeah.
Sige, so mga what time?
Kung siguro they can come up now. Kay kuan niya, pero ang lecture will start at 6:45.
6:45.
Yeah. Those who want to see the comet can come up. We have a big space naman. 30, 40 kabuk. Pila na kabuk nag-register?
Ako naman siya nag-register sa.
Hopefully tomorrow the sky will be better. We'll be
Okay.
back here but as you can see, yeah, it's the west is really flat horizon. We're about 1,000 feet above sea level, right? 1,000 meters.
1,000
above sea level
meters,
right
so
now.
about 3,000 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
3,000 feet.
Will you be discussing at the ground floor gyapon for the general public or dihan na lang?
We can have general
Or you can start the general
We're
public.
getting a nice connection
pwede-
with your
pwede-
Starlink
pwede-
right
pwede-
now, so
basta
this is
bakit
good.
tayo ng music, mag-listen o di magdungog din las taas.
Time does it start?
We can't even see Venus. We can
You
try
see
going.
Venus?
I'll try to point it to Venus and see
Okay.
what happens.
Okay.
Venus is supposed to be there.
Oh, kana. Yeah. That dot there.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
That's Venus. That dot.
Is this Venus? Let's check.
That's Venus. Yeah.
It's a little out of
Mhm.
focus. Not in focus.
Here you go. Get your
Venus.
focus.
Yeah, it's Venus.
Yeah, looks good.
So let me realign my telescope.
Yeah.
I think it's polar aligned
Yeah.
very well.
Okay.
So how many people there are there, Chris, in your group?
Yes. Wait a sec.
Yeah.
Can you look?
It's we are going way more right. Other way, other way. There, more. It's here now. More. Then it should go lower. I think you have to lower it. It's here. Here. It's going up now. More, bit more. More. Then move it to the one earlier. The other way. More. It's here now.
I can
That
see.
dot. And that's enough. Then I mean it's centered.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough seeing this comet, but we'll try.
Yeah, we'll try.
Let's go.
That's all we can ask for. I was looking at Saiichi Yoshida's
Very bright.
Comet page
I
for
see something.
Comet Atlas, and there were reports of like getting around -3. But this is might have been reported through observations.
I don't think it's -3.
May not be -3 now, but this is probably at the time
Yeah.
when they were looking at SOHO data.
That it? Here?
Is
Is that it?
this it? Is this it?
This
You
one?
got it?
You see this?
Click on it. Click on the pyramid.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Is that it?
I see a bright knot there.
Behind clouds.
It's okay. There's a clearing. Well,
Your box is kind of covering it up a little bit.
it's just bright.
Oh yeah, Chris, I think that might be it.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. It's somewhere here. Yeah, I wish there were no clouds.
Mhm. I don't know, that might be a cloud effect.
Yeah, there's some opening over here.
Oh. We're talking about right where, so if you didn't know, we're actually having that's why they're here.
Where's mom?
There's downstairs. Overhead is something.
The overhead is so clear. It's crazy. Look at the sky overhead. It's blue.
That's okay.
No, I don't think it was. But I've seen some pictures. It has a very bright core.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Tomorrow it'll be higher though. Yeah, it's clear over there.
Yeah, around near the clouds specifically.
Yeah, the sun just set.
You see that?
Okay.
One set of clouds and another set of clouds.
Yeah.
It's in between them. Near to the large cloud.
Actually, the sky is clear.
Those clouds may disappear. Now the sun's gone.
See the cloud. It's up above.
Okay, we just dropped him. So he'll come back. In the meantime, let's go back to a project called the Sungrazer Project. That is a citizen science program that you can get involved with to discover comets of your own.
When I began with the Sungrazer project, we had less than 1,000 comets. That was over 20 years ago. So the fact that we've finally reached this milestone, 5,000 comets, is just unbelievable to me. Sungrazer project is a project that allows anyone, anywhere in the world to sit down with a laptop and discover comets. The clue to what a sun-grazing comet is kind of in the name there. It's literally a comet that grazes by the sun. The Sungrazer project relies exclusively on images of the sun from spacecraft, and the images that we discover nearly all of our comets in come from the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, or SOHO. That is a satellite that was launched in 1995, so it's been operating for a long time now.
3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff of SOHO and the ATLAS vehicle on an international mission of solar physics.
Our participants go to the SOHO website where we have all of our latest images from the spacecraft, and they download those images. And it's really as simple as looking through them, flicking through the image, and looking for something tiny and faint and moving in a different direction to the stars. Discovering a comet is a very unique feeling. You have this realization that suddenly you've found a piece of the solar system, a piece of the universe that no one has ever seen before. Prior
I think you're muted, Chris. Yeah, you might be muted. But it looks like the clouds are starting to dissipate here, which is good for us. Okay, I think Chris is trying to say something here, but he doesn't know that he's muted. They're getting excited, so I think they're seeing the comet. Chris, you are muted.
Hi, Scott. Can you see me?
Oh, yeah. Yes. You were just muted.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Go back to the camera.
Yeah, it's clearing off for you.
It's clearing up everywhere except where the comet is. It's so frustrating.
Just wait.
The cloud is fragmenting now.
Yeah. Just wait. I think we'll get some clear skies. I think we're going to see it. We just have to be patient.
I'm lowering the exposure time now. This is 1/25 seconds.
Okay.
It's still very bright, but yeah, may see star. Very good. Ato lang dito.
Easier one just to
Yeah.
no.
It's over there.
She's shy. Nawala siya ninyo.
You know the sky, Scott. The sky right now is probably about 80% clear.
Yeah. That's
Except
a
on the
good
wrong
sign.
side.
That's a good sign. We will just wait, so.
You can look overhead. You can even see it's clear. Clear. Clear.
I see it, Chris.
We can push those clouds.
Yeah. And to the right of Chris, and what the viewer sees here is your screen being shared, and then like a little box the upper right-hand corner where we can see your face and your telescope. So.
Oh, this is so frustrating. But we still have about 20 minutes.
Let's see what happens. Stranger things have happened.
The clouds right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it moving? There's a clearing coming up. Yeah, I just hope it moves.
There is, I
faster.
can see a clearing coming up. Yeah. Chris, thank you for putting all of this together and trying to share this experience. I think this is so cool.
Yeah.
I know
Thanks for
I know you want
hosting
it to be perfect, but
Yeah.
the universe is not perfect. Well, maybe it is. Maybe this part's perfect too.
We'll see. Hopefully.
We'll see.
You can see sunset now.
Not yet.
You can see it's you see that reddish okay, it's reddish on my right
we
side.
can see that.
Yeah.
I think there's a hole coming up for us.
Come on, cloud.
We call them sucker holes here in the United States.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call them
Yes,
sucker
yes, yes.
holes.
Yeah.
It's so nice, right?
Dad, we're like stumped. Another stump.
Yeah.
So we got Joris, Nonan, Poilingo.
Yeah. Everybody's pointing their telescope on the cameras
Yeah.
on the comet now.
Yeah, yeah, good.
You can see there's everybody here.
How long will the comet stay above the horizon?
Probably about for tonight, about half an hour.
Half an hour. We'll hang in there.
Yeah, after half an hour after.
We'll probably get a
dark,
clear
when it
shot
gets
right
dark.
at the very end. That's what I think.
Tomorrow is better because it'll be 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be out there looking, that's for sure.
Hopefully tomorrow will be better.
So exactly which mountain are you? What location are you at?
Excuse me?
What location are you at? Which mountain?
I'm on a mountain. It's called the top of Cebu. So it's west of the city.
Okay,
Cebu is mountainous, so we're on top of a mountain right now.
very cool.
Yeah, we're on top of the mountain
is
and
it a little cooler there? I know the Philippines is a warm place.
here right now the temperature is in the 20s, going to about 19 degrees
That's Celsius. Yeah,
of the altitude.
yeah.
This place is famous is we're overlooking the city of Cebu.
Mhm.
City. You can see.
Okay, we've temporarily lost Christopher Go, but he'll be back on. So a lot of times, you know, when you're doing astronomy, of course, there's no guarantees that you're going to get clear sky, but just being there, even during clouds, will mean that if there is a break, you're going to get that opportunity to see something that you might not otherwise see. So it's kind of like you're going fishing, and if the fish aren't biting, then well, you've got to wait.
Yeah.
It's really good.
All right,
You
Chris
So
is
you
coming back
can
on.
bring your
hold on to it now. Kasi if I connect it, sometimes it disconnects in TMC.
Have you tried sa imo phone ang TMC?
There you go.
Yeah, but it disconnects every so often. The Wi-Fi here,
Here we go. Wait a sec.
it constantly disconnects.
Yeah. It's clear now where Venus is.
Yeah, Venus is now visible.
Sorry. Yeah.
Get out. We can sift through the.
You're not gonna disconnect, and it's just gonna get slower. You're not gonna be able to disconnect. It's not top. This is
TMC.
their own Starlink Wi-Fi that disconnects every like a minute.
So Elon Musk is a scam.
I don't know.
May TMC.
I did, but it keeps disconnecting.
So ang TMC 2 mas mayo.
Yeah, more or less, I think.
Top man.
Yeah, but I only have one bar, but it disconnected one.
LT is strong though.
Your LT is good.
You see, you can see the clouds.
Yeah.
And it's clear on top.
Check if the camera's actually facing.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Line to Venus.
We'll go to Venus for a while, okay? Let's see. Okay, there's Venus. Zoom.
Yeah, why don't you zoom in there?
Cloudy.
There we go. I can see it now.
Eight.
We'll just wait here for Chris to come back on. But in the meantime, just real quickly, I'm going to share a Comet page that from Saiichi Yoshida. And a lot of people may not be aware of this web page, but it has some of the most accurate information about comets. And let's see, here it is. So this is Comet C2023A3. And the URL is arith.net. And I will copy that link because this is the link, and I'll put it into chat here for you.
Yeah, you can try asking.
I'll come back here.
So you can see placement of where the comet is at different dates. And you can see the magnitude. That comet was actually reported to be brighter than -2. But this is probably during the time when it was being observed with SOHO, the spacecraft SOHO. You can see some observations right up here at the very top. Of course, then we're going to see a steep. This is the predicted line of where we will go. But you'll see that the observations at times.
Scott, we might have.
Okay, hold on. Go back to you.
I'll try using this. There, it's around here. Okay.
Guys, if you want to see the comet, it's around.
Where is it? Point. I know. You do it alone. You cannot later. Around here.
So I was pointing out the predicted path and actual observations. So every dot is an observation. And this is typical of what you'll see on Saiichi Yoshida's Comet page. So look at that prediction right there. It kind of peaks out right up there, but the actual brightness observations exceeded that quite a bit as it got right next to the sun. So that's always exciting to see.
Let's see.
Can you bring your camera back on, Chris? little frustrating for Christopher Go at this point. But it is what it is. So we're going to hang out until the bitter end. Might as well. So, let's go learn a little bit more about Christopher Go. I should do this more often where I share the.
Can you share the screen?
Are you back with us, Chris?
How's it, sir?
Clouds.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's clouds.
Like the first are like visible for today. No, it has been visible for like a long time now.
Yeah.
It's just that it's now visible in this side of the sky. For a while, for a few months, it has been visible in the eastern side of the sky, where
Yeah,
when
the last few days it crossed the sun. It went through the sun.
this is the first time that it's actually gonna cross.
Starting last week, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Hmm.
Then karon emerges. Yeah, it's emerging.
This is the first time it emerges from the other side. So, for the past few weeks or like months, it has been in the breaking sun.
Good point, Ed.
Like
Ed Gunther says, you guys taught me that you miss every object that you don't go out and look for.
Right now,
That's right.
it's now behind.
It's kind of frustrating because you can see, you see that clear on top and just the cloud where the comet's supposed.
Okay, now.
Come on, cloud, get out.
Come on, Cloud.
You can see it.
Maybe our audience can
Way
wish the
up.
cloud away. We'll see. We'll see what the power of our audience is like. Is that a green laser? There's the comet. It's green. See?
Yeah, it's a green laser.
It's a green laser. Folks. That's right.
People in the US, but not here in the Philippines. This
Do
is
they
a
allow- Do they allow
50.
lasers in the Philippines? It looks like the clouds are going to thin a little bit here. Let's see what happens.
Yes, very lousy, but
There's a clearing on the right of about
Yeah, we see that. Let's go back to this page. He'll come back. So this is for those of you that might be watching that are astronomers and are thinking about coming on to Global Star Party. This is typically what I do. Okay, is I create a page.
No, you can't. That's the one you've been looking up.
Yeah.
And we stream the live video on that same page, as well as stream the text that's there. There's a channel switcher where you can go to different social media platforms where we're broadcasting to. And anyone that is on, we create a link and where about what time that person would be on. And this is Christopher Go's ambassador page. and talks about him, being an amateur astronomer since 1986. So that was probably right on the heels of Halley's Comet. And he's done quite a bit. He is very famous for his planetary images, and he's been in science journals. He works with the Hubble Space Telescope team, especially when it comes to imaging. And he has some images of Jupiter that are only bested by the Hubble Space Telescope. So, so when you get a chance, you're going to want to Google Christopher Go images. You could do like Christopher Go Jupiter, for example, and see some stunning, super detailed images. Yeah.
Mo pangan naman yung pangan dito.
Apa nang email po?
Asa the picture?
Actually, still lined up.
Kira na ba Chris para maubos ka ay ng hayag.
Yeah.
It looks like Christopher's on multiple connections here. You can still see him in the background. We probably still hear him.
Nag-live pag hindi ka
Dark flat.
I met Christopher Go in the early 2000s, and he had made a discovery of this Jupiter's oval, which was a storm. So that was quite a bit of excitement. A lot of times, the amateur astronomers do make discoveries of planetary storms and changes.
LTE. So let's see.
I crossed the telescope. How far is it from? But you're gonna be seeing.
It's nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Well, the situation here is the sky is clear, probably up to 10 degrees above the horizon.
Oh, the comet's only 10 degrees above the horizon.
No, the comet right now is around 4 to 5, but the clearing starts at 10, which is
I see.
frustrating.
Well, let's just wait till the bitter end, to where it would be impossible. You know, let's see what happens.
Let's see.
We got time. I'm not going anywhere.
Is there anything? My live view doesn't see anything now. Yeah, it's all clouds.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Venus. It's very bright. It's out of the clouds.
Yes.
It's just this comet is under the clouds.
So, Chris, will you be at the same site tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow, and yeah, the comet will be higher. So
if you'd like, we could try again.
let's see, let's check. I'm taking the shot. see.
Yeah, we could try again if you got the whole setup still available. And I'll wake up. I'll do it again. Not sure why it keeps dropping, but maybe it has something to do with the comet. I don't know. But this is kind of a practice run, obviously. So, and tomorrow, Chris might have a better shot at the comet since he'll be up higher. And you can get, once we know that he's getting the comet, he'll talk about how to photograph the comet and, you know, but finding it's not going to be, if you got a clear sky, it's not going to be hard to locate the comet itself because it's right after sunset. So I'm definitely going to be watching for it, and we'll see if Chris comes back on. And we'll finish watch. I started watching or broadcasting this project called the Sungrazer Project. Again, this is a citizen science project that you could be involved with, where you look at data that's collected by the SOHO spacecraft, and it's constantly looking at the sun. But there's lots of comets that have come around the sun that amateur astronomers have found, or not even amateur astronomers, just people that have tuned in and wanted to do some citizen science. And they've collected over 5,000 comets. There you are.
So this is the sky right now.
Oh, okay.
Nothing much really.
It looks beautiful though.
That area. You could literally look at anywhere else. Yeah.
No, this is kind of hope. Yeah, the comet's probably around 2-3 degrees above the horizon now.
I see. So Chris, do you want to try this again tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll try again tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully,
all right. So I'll be back
will be
in
better
touch
tomorrow.
with you by WhatsApp, and we'll do it again, and we'll just call this one a trial run. Okay. So.
Yeah. See. Okay.
All
Sorry
right,
about
Chris.
that. Take care, Scott.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. All right. So that's Christopher Go from the Philippines, just above Cebu City, and he's up about 3,000 meters, but he's going to be staying up there, and we're going to try again tomorrow, as I mentioned. And so I'll run this. I was about to run this video on the Sungrazer project. We'll do that again right now, and then I'll set up everything again for tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow early morning my time. It's right now about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to get some rest so that I can try to see the comet from here in Arkansas. We've got clear weather, which is great, and so wherever you are, I hope it's clear as well. And look up on, there's plenty of places to look on the internet for the comet on, with finder charts and stuff. But I'll put the link back into the chat so you can follow where the comet is in the sky and see reports of its brightness. But there are many other resources for doing that. So thanks for tuning in, and think about doing some citizen science with the sun grazer.
When I began with the Sun Grazer project, we had less than 1,000 comets. That was over 20 years ago. So the fact that we've finally reached this milestone, 5,000 comets, is just unbelievable to me. Sun Grazer project is a project that allows anyone, anywhere in the world to sit down with a laptop and discover comets. The clue to what a sun grazing comet is kind of in the name there. It's literally a comet that grazes by the sun. The Sun Grazer project relies exclusively on images of the sun from spacecraft, and the images that we discover nearly all of our comets in come from the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, or SOHO. That is a satellite that was launched in 1995, so it's been operating for a long time now.
3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff of SOHO and the ATLAS vehicle on an international mission of solar physics.
Our participants go to the SOHO website where we have all of our latest images from the spacecraft, and they download those images. And it's really as simple as looking through them, flicking through the image, and looking for something tiny and faint and moving in a different direction to the stars. Discovering a comet is a very unique feeling. You have this realization that suddenly you've found a piece of the solar system, a piece of the universe that no one has ever seen before. Prior to the launch of the SOHO mission and the Sun Grazer project, there were only a couple of dozen sun-grazing comets on record. That's all we knew existed. The 5,000 comet milestone is a huge achievement. It's one that none of us dreamed we would even get to. So simply the statistics of 5,000 comets and looking at their orbits and trajectories through space is a super unique data set. It's a really valuable science. And it is just a testament to the countless hours the project participants have put into this. We absolutely would not, under any circumstance, be here if it wasn't for what our project volunteers have done. That's really what 5,000 comets represents. It's 20 or more years of invaluable discoveries from the project volunteers.
Today, we are going to do an out-of-the-box assembly and how to use the First Light Series 8-inch Jobsonian.
Okay, so if I'm going to align the red dot to the telescope, I have to point the telescope at something. And I'm going to pick the farthest away thing I can see from where I am. A tree a couple hundred yards away. Miles are better than yards. Yards are better than feet. So half a mile, quarter of a mile, 300 or 400 yards. But if it's a top of a unique tree.
Or meters and kilometers.
Yeah, meters and kilometers. Right. Exactly. You just find that by moving the telescope until it's in the center of your eyepiece. Right?
Focus it up. It's probably going to be out of focus.
We're going to focus it, and you're going to look through the eyepiece, center up on that unique tree at the top of the radio tower, and then you're going to turn your red dot on. And this is easiest to do in either the morning or the evening before it's dark, before it's too light. And so you're going to look at that red dot, and you're going to move the red dot left and right and up and down until that red dot is on top of the. We'll say we're using a radio tower. Is on the top of the radio tower. Yeah. Now, when you go out at night to do observing, You're ready to go.
Now, if you could grab me that planisphere over there,
Yes,
Ken.
sir.
This is a blown up
you
display model of our planisphere.
That's right.
Okay, so
But what's cool about this one is it's double sided.
that's right.
So we have the north side, which is what this is,
right.
but we flip it over and now we get the southern sky.
That's right.
So you can see the northern sky, and then the back side gives you what you're going to see in the southern part of the sky.
That's right.
It's a small, compact thing, but because we're not trying to get the whole sky in one circle, it's actually bigger, and it performs bigger than its size because it's got that north-south on the side of it.
Good day, everyone. This is David Levy. That's me. And I am holding the original Discovery films of our most important comet, Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9. These films were taken on the 23rd of March, 1993. Carolyn discovered the comet on these films 2 days later. And about 16 months after that, all of the fragments of this comet collided with Jupiter, giving humanity its first view of what happens when a comet hits a planet. And one of the exciting things about this is that when comets hit planets, they don't just drop dust. They also drop organic materials, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, which eventually turn into proteins, amino acids, RNA, and finally, on one magic day, DNA. Comet impacts are really the first step in the origin of life. I'd like to invite all of you to come to the next Global Star Party. They are run by Scott Roberts of Explore Scientific and me. We co-host this program, and it's usually done on Tuesdays, and usually at 6 o'clock or so Central Time. And so I hope to see you all there. My name is David Levy, and I hope to see you all at the very next Global Star Party. Thank you.